Decent slab. Oh yeah, big fish. Right then guys, so we're back on the River Ouse. We're doing another little feeder fishing session because my last one, the first one of the year, was a bit of a shambles if I'm honest. Probably had about £3. We had a little skimmer bream thing, couple of roach here and there, bit of a nightmare. Was not happy with that, so we've decided to come out again today and hopefully catch some more fish. We've had a bit of rain over the last couple of days. I hadn't really put much water in the river, but it's coloured it up just enough that I think we might be able to catch a couple today. Hopefully it should be a good day. So smash that subscribe button guys. Some amazing adventures coming up this year. Let's go see if we can do some bagging, shall we? Let's go. Right then guys, here we go. Complete different stretch. I'll start off with some pinkies today. Just see if there's anything lingering about in the peg. Got a dark brown bait mix with a million red deaders in there. Put a lot of dead pinkies in there as well. It's a sweet mix, that. Really sweet. We've clipped up just over halfway and then that'll drop back to middle of the river. Using that pigeon as a marker on other bank. See how deep it is. Boom, not very deep. Like 12-13 foot deep. And there we go, she's got a slight bit of colour in it today. But yeah, the river is in prime condition. It's been raining for a few days here and there, not excessive rain, not really enough to put much water in this river, but it's coloured it up a little bit. And it's like sort of the day after that's happened, so fingers crossed some fish turn up. We're just gonna fill it in until we catch some fish. We're gonna do some regular casting to start with. Maybe like literally every 3 or 4 minutes, in and out, in and out, in and out. Just for like the first hour. And then we'll just slow back down to maybe 5 or 10 minutes to cast after that. See what we can do. Nearly ripped rod off rest. This is my first bite. We've been here half an hour. Perch. Decent little perch. Riding scissors. He was well hooked before he even struck. First fish. Only indication I've had yet. I've just come back with a feeder and that is it. Just a feeder. No line. How about that? Decent little 20-gram feeder. Best old roach. Might have actually got into one. You know. There's a decent fish. Wallowy, has to be a bream this. Finally turned up. So you put that bit of effort in. Develop the peg. And there you go. 3 red deaders. I just looked at my phone for a second and it ripped round. It's always when you're doing something. I've been staring at this rod relentlessly and nothing's been happening. Decent fish. It's a fighter. Proper fighter. Come on, big lad. Your head up. I'm glad I got one. At least. Feels like a decent fish, you know. Yeah, it's just a really good fighter. Decent fish. Decent slab. Oh yeah, big fish. Big fish. Biggest one yet. Beautiful. Biggest one I've had this year. Look at you then. Barely get my hand off at the back of its head. Oh aye. Oh yeah. That is a good 4.5 pound fish right there. Look at you. No wonder you were so wallowy. Look at the size of its head. I can barely hold on to it. Look at its lips, man. That thing could quite easily swallow like an 18mm boilie. No problem. Boom. Yes. Won't be far off £5. Beautiful fish. Straight back after another one of them. Mullered them maggots. Don't believe it, we had a slow start there. And then bang, we just developed that peg. It's all them, these red deaders in ground bait. Done me well. That's what we want to see. Decent stamp fish. Couple more of them. Just been steady away these bites. Not really that productive. A lot of rain to come though. What are you? What are you? Best old roach. Look at you. It's a netter anyway. Good roach. I thought this before. Earlier on I said when you aren't getting them roach, you aren't getting bream. And then we caught a roach and then we caught a bream straight after. But what usually happens, you'll get those, look at that for a roach. Beautiful. You'll get those roach and skimmers. And then that's where the bream move in around then. And straight away that happened. You gotta watch out for that sort of stuff. They're feeding, the bream will. But if we can get a bit more rain and just get a little bit more water in this river, I think we could have a good session. I think we're into our last fish. Feels like another bream. Bit smaller maybe. Turned out better than I thought. Come on. What are you? Give me a bream thing. You'll do. You'll do. There you go. Burler. Beautiful fish. Now that I can easily get my hand over the back of its head. What's that? 2.5 pound. So that other one's touching 5. Has to be. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna have one last cast. That could be it. That last cast was a good one. It's like they've turned up all of a sudden, man. I don't believe it. Decent fish, wallowy as anything. Come on. Turned out to be a good day, man. I might have to have another last cast now they're here. I sat most of the day with struggling to get bites, really, just getting them here and there. And now look. They're all over. Where this one's going. Come on. Another decent one, are you? Doubt it's gonna top that first one we had. That was a beautiful fish. I think it's about the size of the second one we had. Come on. Come on. That bit of rain has done this river perfect. Oh, beautiful fish. Come on, come on. Reverse, reverse. Now what are you doing? Come on, man. It's like it knows what it's doing. Bream don't usually just lozzock straight in net usually. This one's like, yeah, netting me. Come on, there you go. Get your set in there. It might be bigger than the second one, you know. They get bigger as they get closer to you. Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger than the second one. Beautiful fish. Good 3 pound odd. Oh yeah. Perler. Perler. Last cast, last cast. I don't believe it. It's like they turned up out of nowhere. Red deaders as per, but what we've done here, we put 4. We put 2 pinkies, 2 dead redders. Boom. We filled a lot of ground bait in and we've just changed up to a maggot feeder, which we're filling with pinkies, dipping it in there, just to slow them down a bit. Come on. Right then guys, we're going to call it there. I have to have had over £10. Get these fish out and have a quick gander and get them back. Oh, that's probably the line off that feeder I caught earlier. There's a piece of shot on it. Have a gander at these fish. See what we've bagged. Miles better day. Miles better day. And that was just a little 4-hour session as well. Yes. Well, oh yeah. There's easy £10 there. Easy. Got a bit of water on the thing. That one has to be £4.5 easy. And then a 2 and a 3. Bits and bobs, £10. £10. Go on, there you go. There you go. Out of there. Good day. Good